Hey guys, and welcome to Painting with Moo. Today we are going to paint a really fantastic fun game. It's called Felix the Reaper. You play as Felix, which is this Reaper guy. This is not really how he looks like. But the thing with Reaper or Felix is that he is constantly listening to music, which means that he's constantly dancing and having fun and like woohoo, like being. Oh, we should also do this. Felix the Reaper. Okay, this is an E, just so you guys know. Felix the Reaper. Yeah, so you're Felix. You're constantly listening to music, so you're constantly dancing, having fun. This game is a puzzle game, and it's kind of constructed in a way that it's like a board game, I would say. So there's like a pattern of squares on your screen. We're gonna do like really fun. So you have a pattern of squares. Some are maybe not like always a square, but it's like these are always squared, but the whole kind of place where you can move around one is not always a square. So because Felix is a Reaper, the thing with him is that he can only... Why can't I fill? Huh. That is interesting. I cannot choose fill. Something's weird with paint. Anyway, so the thing is with him, this because he's a Reaper, he's only allowed to step on squares that is actually in the shade. Which means that he can only step on the gray or darker gray kind of squares. And they are getting shaded by trees or rocks or whatever things that can be in the way. So basically what you need to do is you need to be Felix here, and you need to go and jump on these gray squares. You cannot go diagonal, so you need to go always like back, forward, right or left. And then on top of that, what you need to do is like you need to strategize, because we have the sun, right? And you are able to move the sun in two different directions, either right or left, and forward, for example. And then throughout the game, you control the sun to make sure that you get shade where you need to be able to get to the target place. At the target place, you need to pick up something, or you need to do something at the target place and then put it, for example, in a different place. So you're Felix. He's constantly dancing. I've never seen him walk a step in this game, but you're dancing. You're having fun. And you're doing these missions, and they get harder and harder. You need to control the shadow together with objects, and you need to like run around and walk around on these. It's a lot of fun, and it is very challenging. It's definitely a challenging game. I struggled with a few of these puzzles, especially the last one. That one was just horrible. It was fun. It was a fun puzzle, but I had a really hard time with it. I accidentally managed to progress, which is nice. On top of that, I feel like it's definitely... It is challenging. You do have, however, a hint button, which is called Show Next, I think, which doesn't always give you the exact steps that you need to take in order to proceed, but it gives you... Most of the times, it gives you a very good indication of where you need to be or where you need to go. So it could, for example, mean that it could show that you need to place something here, for example, or things like that. But it in general, it's quite good hint mechanic. The game itself is very simple. The mechanics itself in that is very simple, but it is a fun, challenging game. A lot of these... Some of them I did in 2 minutes, some of them I did in 20 minutes. So there's a different variety of them, but you just need to remember the way the sun goes. Anyway, guys, this has been fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.